Hey everyone, welcome to my first episode of the From Scratch series. I decided to use my main account, however I just emptied out the bank, mainly because I didn't want to redo all of the quests, and or I still need a lot of XP on my main, so I figured, why not, I'll just use this account and clean out the bank. And there are a few items in the bank which I decided to keep just because I didn't want to have to reobtain things like fire cape, torso, and like graceful, prospector, all that. So I'll go ahead and show you the bank now. The items in the first tab will be the things I'll be allowed to use from the start. Like prospector, the only really reason to use that is for the XP boost. And graceful, obviously you can get with no requirements, just time, so I didn't see a reason to not be able to start with that. And then looking down, anything in the second tab will be items that I cannot use for a certain amount of time. Things like fire cape, fighter hat, torso, Zamrock cape, barrel gloves, dragon defender, avos, all that. I think I'm going to wait till about 5 mil cash stack and then I will allow myself to use that because I feel like that's a fairly solid start you've obtained by the time you hit 5 mil. And I think that's about it. So starting out, I think I'm going to do from 0 to 10 mil series with just these stats, and that will be the first season of the From Scratch. Alright, I'll be back with another clip. One thing I forgot to mention, this is not an Iron Man series, or self-sufficient, or DIY. This is just a series for rebuilding your bank, essentially, from little to no items. So anything like the GE or trading, I am going to allow. And so with that, let's begin. Alright, so I have decided I'm going to run to the Motherlode mine. I'm going to grab the pickaxe located right around the Falador mine entrance, I believe. And then hopefully I can get into the Motherlode and mine a couple things to get maybe, I don't know, 30k or so I can buy a rune pickaxe, and then I'll go back and mine for another, I don't know, 50 to 100k. Since I have 71 mining, hopefully the adamant, myth, and coal make enough money so it doesn't take more than, I don't know, an hour or two, and then I can get more gear to do some combat, such as maybe some barrows or something. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, I'll see you in the next clip. Hey guys, I'm back with a quick update after doing some mining. I have mined almost 40k worth of stuff. So now I think I'm going to do a couple things here. First I'm going to sell this. And I want to get started on rune crafting right away just because the profits right now are well, they are really good considering S is only like 16 each versus nature or law runes being 270 or 200 each. I'd like to run natures first, however I don't have enough money to buy glories. So I'm going to start off with some law runes, dueling rings, and use the balloon network. I'm also going to purchase a rune axe. Wherever that is in here, there we go. Hopefully this isn't too much, yeah. And then I can use this to chop a bunch of normal logs and start running some law runes. And so I'll go do that. I'll be back when I've collected some laws. Hey guys, I began crafting law runes. I managed to get enough money to buy 750 pure essence, so I'm going to go ahead and run all of these. I also realized that I had the law tiara in the tab of the bank where I said I wouldn't be using the items. I did look this up and see that it is a quest item, and you can't actually trade this. So essentially this would just be from talking to somebody and obtaining and creating another one, so I didn't really see a reason that I needed to drop this and re-obtain it again, since it doesn't really have some huge stat bonus or something. Anyways, I will be back once I've crafted these. Hey guys, back again, finished crafting the law runes, and we're at 749. I'm going to go ahead and keep 49 of them for teleporting around and such, because I know those will come in handy later. Sadly, I did not remember to buy a fire rune, so I'm going to have to walk back to the GE. But let's see here, this came out to 142k, so now we have a couple choices. One thing I could do is buy something like a D-skim, start doing maybe level 3 clues in hopes of some rune items or something. Another option, I could do level 1 clues for god pages, however, not really too interested in doing that. And then my third option would be to potentially buy some glories and start running some more nats. But I'm going to think about this, and I'll let you guys know in a few minutes. Another quick update for you guys. Did get a glory to buy at 23k. Then I tested to see if fletching U's were more profitable than just selling the U logs. However, it's only a 5 GP difference, so I decided to just sell the U's. While I was waiting for this glory and D-skim and stuff to buy, I chopped 111 U's. I went ahead and sold all those for about 50k profit. And now I've got just enough supplies to attempt some green dragons, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and move on to a Barrow's attempt or two just for fun. So I'll be back with another update. So I tried a couple green dragon runs, however the amount of PKers there is pretty bad. So after about a trip and a half, I mean I had ran into about 3 PKers, so I don't think I'm going to bother with that. I mean, I'm a little surprised they're attacking me considering all I'm risking is an anti-dragon shield, but then again, they might be assuming that I'm a bot or something like that. So, I mean, you know, at least the wilderness is active in that aspect. Anyways, I did manage to get 19 hides and 19 bones, which are going to sell for... Wow, that sold fast. 72k, so we're getting closer to our rune set here. Go ahead and pick up a pair of play legs. And now we're just missing boots and helmet. Yeah, there we got the legs. Go ahead and sell this too. And these nats. Another 12k in nats. So we've just about got enough stuff. I'd like to get some D-hide and potentially a combat bracelet before I do a Barrow's attempt. And so I'm gonna maybe go cut some more U's or something, and I'll be back in a bit. Another quick update for you guys. I managed to fish and cook up about 93 monks, burned freaking like 20 of them. Kind of ridiculous, but that's what you get for 75 cooking. Anyways, since green dragons were a bust and now all I need to do is buy some death runes and mine runes and then I'm set to do my Barrows trip, I decided that I'll just try a trip or two of blue dragons since I won't have to deal with the wilderness that way. And I don't think they'll hit too much harder. A few things I wanted to note while I'm here. Another thing about this series is there probably won't be a set schedule, unlike my Bioshock series with Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Mostly due to the fact that this is a lot more time consuming and I really don't know when I'll have the next video ready. And on another note, I forgot to mention at the start, I will not be taking any donations for this series because obviously that would just be a complete waste of the series then. And on that note, back to dragons. First trip of blue dragons done, and we're up 59.6k. Trip of blues done. I actually brought more food this trip, and I ran out before a full inventory, but I still pulled about 38k profit. Now to go sell this stuff. Okay, after selling all of the blue dragon hides and bones, I managed to actually get enough stuff to attempt a Barrows run, maybe 2. Depending on how many runes I use. Here's the setup I'm going with. Get those boots of lightness. But yeah, I'll be back when I'm there. Alright, here we go. And forgot to select spell, there we go. Pop this on and begin. Overall, I don't think we'll have too many problems. The only thing I could see being an issue is maybe Varak with the prayer hitting through, but again, I don't think it'll be an issue with Slayer Dart, just because Slayer Dart is a really good spell. Rims potentially might be a problem depending upon how my DDS actually specs. Mainly because the stat draining, and you really don't think want to Slayer Dart a Rims. Anyways, nearly done with Zarok here. Alright, first one done. I want to save run energy for the most part. We'll go ahead and take on a Rims now since we still have some prayer. Hopefully minimize the amount of damage we take here. Then Torag and Guthan really shouldn't be a problem. Here we go, DDS specs. I actually did buy some supersets and then I forgot to bring them, so rip. This isn't looking good either. Yeah, oh, no, there we go, decent spec. Coming in with another 15. 10 per left. Oh, we got some poison hits going on. Probably should have taken off the rune kite shield for this, but we're almost done now. And out of prayer, can we do it? And there we go, rims down. Next up, let's go deal with, let's try Guthan and then we'll shift over to Carol. We might have to pray on Carol depending upon how hard he hits. He does seem to hit pretty hard despite all the melee armor and combat triangle. Which I find that a little surprising. Alright, so we got a Guthan tunnel. I think I'm gonna skip Carol for the moment, just so I can get enough for one more DDS spec and run over here and kill Torag and Varak real quick. We're almost full run now. Guthan tunnel though should be pretty easy. Glad it's not a Darok tunnel, those are the worst. Now let's see how hard Torag's gonna hit. So far so good. Please no more 23s. Probably would have helped if I had waited and bought a helmet, but I wanted to just go and do a barrow strip, because you never know. The series could be over with the first chest, although that would be pretty mind-blowing to say the least. Overall, I'd expect to probably do... If I only have to use one perp out of trip, we could do 3 or 4 more, hopefully make enough money to buy 5 or so glories, and then we could go craft some gnats. Since I think gnats right now are like 500, 600k an hour, and if you're fast. Probably more towards the 600 side if you have all 4 pouches, whereas I do not. But I mean, as long as you're 50 plus rune crafting and have 3, it's still a solid 500k an hour, especially with the prices. I think they're 274 each right now, which is honestly pretty good, with S only being 14, 16 or something, I don't remember. Because I remember when the game first started, S was around, I want to say like 80-ish each. So I mean, you still made 200 give or take on Nats, but it was a lot more to be paying for S. But now with Zulrah and stuff bringing S into the game, as well as like Slayer, I'm pretty sure Abyssal Demons and some of those drop pure S. So that helps a lot. I'm gonna save up here just in case I DC. Yeah, I'd expect natures to probably be at least 2 mil out of the 10 mil we make. The rest might come from Slayer, dragons. I might do more skilling like fishing, woodcutting, and anything else I think of. I sadly don't have enough Slayer to kill anything really profitable like Abyssal Demons. However, we could do some clues, potentially. I mean, the rune adds up. Alright, here we go, Carol. Hopefully I don't get comboed. Because this guy shreds me when I do barrel runs normally. Well, still doing good so far. A little surprised by zeros. Yeah, there comes an 18. Yeah, there comes another 16. Maybe bringing this rune shield helped a little bit. Alright, now we gotta be careful. We don't want to get too low here because he can't do that. Now I'm wasting a lot of food. Go ahead and sip up per dose just so we can finish him off. I don't want to waste the rest of my food because I need this for the tunnel. Oh yeah, poison saving us. Alright, I'm gonna cut here and meet you at the chest. Guys, I've made it to the chest. I just gotta deal with Guthin. Overall should be pretty easy unless he just starts like spamming out 20 heals, which I don't think will happen. And we're looking pretty good so far. $30 to go. 25. Yeah, probably one more hit, maybe two. Alright, now that should do it. And there we go. Our first barrel run complete. And what will we get? Nothing too exciting. We did get some extra mind runes. Sadly, did not get any deaths. Overall, though, this trip really didn't cost us a whole lot. I mean, one sip per prayer pot and 12 monks, which isn't too bad. It comes out to 27, 28k, not bad. I think I'll go ahead and attempt another run. Barrow's chest number 2. Nothing. Barrow's chest 3 coming in. And some bolt racks. We did at least get some death runes that time. Barrow's chest number 4. And nothing good again. At least we did get, again, more death runes, so we can keep going. Last chest of the day, number 5. And nothing good. Alright, welcome back, guys. I'm gonna call this an episode for today. Here's the bank we ended up with after starting with nothing today. 544k, so we're 5% of the way there to our 10 mil cash goal. And on that note, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.